So now a really fun project to do with these bottles, with the round bottles that are really perfectly round, is just to use some of your festive holiday looking rope. And all we're going to do now is just wrap this around and curl it all the way up the side of the bottle. So what we're going to do is just take our glue gun here again, and now we're just going to do a row of glue all the way around the base here. Nice and simple. All the way, one ring of glue. And then you're just going to take your craft rope here and just wrap it around the base. And you are going to want to hold this because this rope is pretty thick. So, it's not going to want to adhere very easily. It's going to want to unwind naturally. And that's okay. You just want to hold to let the glue really adhere for a minute before you move on to the next row. And basically what you're going to do here is just wrap this all the way to the top. Once you've wrapped your rope all the way around, you get to the top, you are going to want to pay special attention with your glue at the top here, just to make sure you're gluing down all three pieces of this rope. Otherwise, you're going to have it start fraying off, and then bit by bit it'll come off. It's like in the cartoon when one string from the sweater gets pulled, and all of a sudden the person is topless because it just pulls the whole sweater apart. Same thing will happen with this ornament. But now all you're going to do once you've glued the last piece on is take your lid and just twist it on. And voila, you've got a lovely, elegant, appropriate for any tree. I mean, this is just really, I would take this to New York City and hang it on that tree at Rockefeller Center. That's how proud I am of this one. So now we're going to move on, and we're going to do just something a little bit different with some of the fun appliques. This one we're not going to do such a heavy-duty coverage. We're going to take this bottle here, though. I think this was the Cuervo bottle, if I'm not mistaken. Carl, was this our Cuervo night? Okay. And basically what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to alternate, very similar to the snowflakes here. I'm just going to place on some of these fun Christmas lights and some of these jingle bells because I think they look nice together. And so basically this is almost the exact same process as the snowflake. Actually, it is the same process. It's identical. So just going to glue one on, little dab will do ya. And then poof, we're just going to put a Christmas light on. And we're just going to repeat this for the whole bottle. And what's so nice about this, and the reason I picked the Cuervo bottle for this is because it's really clear. And with these sparkly, fun Christmas lights, when it's on a well-lit tree, I mean, the lights are just going to come through the bottle, up and through, and illuminate the glitter. It's going to be gorgeous. Ooh, what you could also do with this one, because you are going to, they are smaller appliques on the top here, you could also glue some right here on the lid of the bottle. To really bring the whole thing together. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm using the gold lid, and I'm just going to glue a jingle bell on. A jingle bell. You could do this all the way around. Oh God, wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so I'm going to do a couple. Just a couple. And this is really going to bring the whole thing together and just create one real congruent, is that the right word, Carl? Congruent motif. I've been taking this class down at the community college because I'm trying to get my associate's degree. I went right from high school, working full-time at the local Burger King to meeting Carl, to get married, and, taking care of the house. I'm really coming a long way with my vocab. It was, I'm not going to say I was illiterate or anything, but, my reading skills were pretty low. But they certainly are shooting up now. Isn't that right, Carl? Now I can read more than the Entertainment Weekly magazine that comes. I'm going to start Jane Eyre next week. It's going to be delightful. I was thinking about while I was wrapping the rope on the previous ornament, that this, if your alcohol that you're purchasing comes in a nice glass bottle, you don't want to do it with the plastic because it could get a little dangerous in terms of, the bottle melting. But if it comes in a nice glass bottle, these would also work as great gifts for little tips that you might give out to the folks that work for your house, like your mailman or your newspaper boy. Well, maybe not the newspaper boy, but the newspaper man. Say, for instance, if you find out what kind of booze he likes, you could leave the bottle full, and then he could drink it down and then put it on the tree and enjoy. So, in addition to whatever tip you might give for the holidays, wouldn't that be a great idea? Just a little extra something to really say thank you for the great year of work. I never once had to go across the street to get my mail from Marge. It was always at my house, or the Rodriguez's, because God knows where that mail would ever go. My social security number would probably be gone by now. So, you know, it's just a little something extra. But like I said, that would only be if you're getting the booze in the glass bottles. You do not want to do it with the plastic, just in case the plastic melts, you know, because that would probably be pretty toxic, and then you'd probably kill your mailman. So, so I've just put the finishing touches here on my lights and bells ornament and screwed the top on, and here it is. Look at that. And, you know, I also took the time to do a couple of other ornaments on my own, just to give you a couple other festive ideas in case something you haven't seen exactly what you're looking for. If you're doing something more along a festive disco, you know, retro fun, I just took some sparkly pipe cleaners here and just wrapped these all around. And you, as I said, you could continue all the way up to the top here just to get it full coverage. But there's this fun one here. And then I love this. I think this is so cute. Look at this fat pom-pom ornament. Oh, God. You know, I bet if you crafted this just so, arranging the colors, you could make a little Santa, you know, out of your pom-poms. Just a fat man Santa out of your bottle, you know. And then also, this is, you know, Carl thinks this one looks like a lighthouse, which it sort of does, you know. Maybe if you're doing a nautical tree, you know. But this also is candy cane. It's like Candy Cane Lane. You know, I bet there's a Christmas song about that they could play on the radio. You know, and then of course there's the other ones that we made, our very elegant rope, as well as our snowflakes. So I'm going to get to it and get my tree good and decorated with my booze bottle ornaments. And I hope you had so much fun today, because I know I had a blast, especially starting off with that Seagram's. So I want to wish you, every one of you, a very happy and healthy holiday season. And I can't wait to see all of you in the new year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Feliz Navidad, Prospero Año y Felicidad.
It's a very good idea, especially when you're starting. If you're starting from the brand new, what is this called? Rope. Oh, God. It's a good idea if you're starting with the brand new, oh, crap. Jesus Christ, Carol. Shouldn't have had that Seagram's before I started. It's got everything in it. I love these beads. They kind of look like anal beads. They're
Feliz Navidad, come on, Carol. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, Prospero Año y Felicidad. Merry Christmas, everyone.